Family. There is some fear that surrounds that word for me.
It means a whole lot more to me than probably somebody can imagine. My name is Michael. I'm from Los Angeles, California.
My name is Jessie and I'm from Australia.
And Jessie and I is family no matter what. I've been downtown since 1982, on and off. And whatever draws me to come back is something God has his hand in. I done been stabbed, I've been hit by a car and the car kept going. I've been hit in the head with a 2x4. I mean, it sounds horrible, but now that I look back at it, only the strong survive, right? So, I have two precious little puppies. I put my dogs before me every day because they can't help themselves. It's just a natural thing just to give, and it feels good when you give to somebody that you don't even have nothing to give, but you still giving. So it makes me feel good. Skid Row have a way of pulling you in and holding you captive. There's a lot of people that associate that ordinarily wouldn't have any association with each other. Different languages, cultures. The reality of it is everybody has a problem that's different from yours or even more severe than yours. See, now you got to deal with people face to face and see the real pain in their eyes and their face and their heart. And the human body is not ready to just reject that, regardless who you are. I mean, I have family, blood-related family, but this family down here, they're gonna treat you different. My mom was an RN and my dad was a deputy sheriff. I have 5 sisters and 2 brothers, so it was 8 of us. All my sisters and brothers, they ran with other people. We never really ran together, so I was always a loner anyway. My grandma, that's my rock. I was her best friend, I was her grandson, I was her son, I was there. That was my mom. She was the one that always cheered me on, congratulated me, rooted me on, like, yeah, that's a good accomplishment, yeah, you're doing good. So when she died in 1978, she died and I just kind of lost it. When you take the captain off the ship is gonna be in chaos. I started looking for that comfort in somewhere else. All I was spending my money on was drugs because I didn't get what I was really needing. Basically, I needed a change. I needed to love somebody before I can learn to love myself.
Coming to Los Angeles, I don't think I came here necessarily running away from something, but I know that I was in search of peace. I grew up in Brisbane. My grandfather started a medical centre, which is where my mother worked with my grandfather as family practitioners. I'm the youngest of 4. I have a sister and 2 brothers. I moved out of home though when I was 13 to become the primary carer of my 93-year-old grandmother. She was an incredible figure in my life. She prayed twice a day and prayed for me every day. It allows me to feel a special closeness to her when I pray with her rosary beads. There was, I'm sure, a lot of fun times as children, but I think when you experience any trauma as a child, that kind of overshadows some of that. When I was 8, I was sexually abused by someone in my family. I never received justice, could have sent someone to jail and didn't, for the best of the family. I was not allowed to feel the pain. I wasn't allowed to feel the anger, as if I needed to pretend like nothing happened. For a long time, I've had to barricade myself in illusions because of the shame The peace that I have found living in America has allowed me to find forgiveness on my own 2 feet. I'm surrounded by people who are of service, who can allow me to lead a life of integrity and strength. After my grandmother's death, it's the first time that I truly feel like I have a home. I've heard about the Skid Row Carnival of Love, and it felt very aligned with a great purpose that I have in life, especially with the homeless, because this could have been me.
The carnival I don't even go to those things, the events and none of that, but I went to this carnival. Everybody had their own guide. I probably had the best guide there, though. I probably had the best guy, Jessie.
Mike's cheeky.
When I met Jessie, I thought she was just one of these pretty white girls that volunteered. But then when I got to know her, it was like an instant connection. She was like more goofier than me, you know?
I can't explain it any different. It's just like, whoa. He's just so real. He's so lovable. He's got this shine. Something infectious about how much he really loves life. I kind of want to steal it. It's such a beautiful experience because you go into the carnival volunteering with the assumption that you are helping someone, but in actual fact, they are helping you.
She reminds me of like one of my sisters. What really impressed me about her is when we sat down to eat. She shared a story with me, and she started crying at the table. She just opened up, and she really, really was honest, and that was good for me. I opened up to her too, and I told her the most important person in my life died while I was in college, my grandmother. And she started crying again, so she was just amazed that we have this connection.
We are 2 souls that were on separate journeys that found each other. Mike and I at the carnival had matching bracelets made that said family.
See, I take family serious. You mean to tell me that we're gonna be family? That's what hit me.
We and Mike come from different worlds.
The standards in what she was used to living in are way different from the standards that I live by today.
But it doesn't mean we can't be family.